Trying to cut over now. There's definitely some thick sand going on. Oh. Dad made it look a lot easier than I'm finding it right now. Good morning everyone. It is currently a Sunday and it's about 8 AM and we are just getting ready for our first real day ride since getting back from the tip of Cape York, which is super exciting. So the plan for today is to ride along Rainbow Beach to get to Double Island Point, and we're super excited for that. We have done that ride actually a few times before, but we thought it was the perfect day to give it another go because it's an absolutely spectacular ride and it's pretty local for us, so not too hard to get to. But yeah, we'll head that way today. So we're just getting all the final details ready before we head off. So our first stop will be getting fuel and blah blah, but then we'll keep heading along our way and go through Noosa, and we're thinking we might go along Hastings Street just to check it out while we're up in that direction. And then we're going to head over to Noosa North Shore Ferry and then head over to Double Island Point, and then we'll be able to ride along Rainbow Beach and get up that way, which is super cool. We're super excited. It's a perfect day and we'll be off shortly. Rainbow Beach, here we come. Off we go. Just going through Marcoola now. We decided to head up to Noosa through along the coastal way because I think the motorway was closed with a triathlon going on. But we'll head up there and check that out, which should be exciting. I think we ended up clocking this as a round trip of around 240 kilometers. So it's a pretty healthy trip, especially since a lot of it's in the sand. We have done this trip a couple times. I've done it a couple times on the back of Dad's bike actually before I got my license. But I do have to say it's way more fun being on your own bike now that I got my learner license. But it's such a perfect Sunday for this ride. We absolutely love it. Give Hastings Street a miss for today. We knew it was going to be busy, but it's going to be a big wait just to go down the street. So we just head straight to the ferry. Yeah, you can just see how busy it is. It's amazing. We're just getting on the ferry now. Hopefully we're able to squeeze into this one. It's a lot busier than I expected for a Sunday for people to be heading over though. This ferry looks a lot more stable than the one we did heading over to the Cape. Wow, it's a big line on the other side. Hopefully by the time we're coming back it shouldn't be too bad. ferry just keeps going and going. That's nuts. I really hope it's not this bad when we're coming back, even though we're pretty lucky to squeeze on, us being on bikes and all that. We should be theoretically letting our tyres down, but we're a bit lazy. Seeing the sand, it's just hard enough that we can get away with it. It's super busy though. Getting ready to hop on the beach. I haven't ridden in some thick sand for a while, so we'll see how we go. It's definitely looking a little bit soft today. I got to try and be more aggressive. I tend to be a bit hesitant and then I get stuck. I think I'm going to go now. Hopefully he's ready for me. Oh no! I'm a paddler too. I always have my legs down, which is probably not the best technique, but I see it's the only way to get me all the way through. Whew. Almost there. Oh dear. Wow. God, it's so amazing when you come out onto the beach after being on the road. Hello, you made it! We're heading off. It's absolutely packed. I guess everyone's getting ready for school holidays. But it's like a highway. It's just a bit of follow the leader at this point. Oh wow, it's thick. Thank you. It's such an amazing feeling when you're riding on the beach though. Some of the sand's a bit soft up here. The last time we came it was like basically riding on concrete because it was the tide was so low and it was so hard, but it's a bit softer this time around. Every time we've done this trip I've actually never seen another motorbike. There are lots of cars though and caravans. absolutely amazing. Couldn't really ask for better. We're almost to the point where the lighthouse is. I'm not sure if we're going to walk up to it or not. It is a pretty hefty effort if we don't take our gear off. But the plan is to keep heading on to Rainbow Beach, where we'll have lunch and have a bit of a chillax and enjoy the Sunday, and then we'll make our way back. I'm not sure if we're going to come back the beach way or cut through another track that we know of, but we'll see how we go. So we just pulled up and we're ready to do the Double Island Lighthouse walk, so we'll do that, which is quite exciting. We've got all the bikes parked and it's absolutely spectacular. So we're quite ready for the long hike. In all the gear, we're not into taking it all off, which is probably silly, but we'll see how we go.
I like doing this in boots.
Yeah, did we not learn from the Cape that we should take our motorbike gear off? How you feeling, Mum? It's absolutely amazing. The water is so blue. It's a bit hard though, walking in boots, but hopefully it's not too much longer. I haven't done this hike for a few years now.
Holy hell.
There's a lighthouse in the faraway distance. I thought we were close.
Nah, it's halfway. Halfway.
There's the famous Double Island Point Lighthouse. We finally made it. Everyone's either Manta Ray watching or we're watching. We're going back down the hill now. We've done our sightseeing for the day. Now to cut through and get to the other side to get to Rainbow Beach. How'd that go for you? How'd that go for you? He's got himself stuck, turning around. That right there is pure skill. For once it's not me or Mum getting stuck, so that's a promising sign. How do you manage that? So we're just leaving the lighthouse now and we're going to go through a cut through to get to Rainbow Beach Lagoon. I think it's called something along those lines. And hopefully we can actually get through to Rainbow, because we know last time there were some fallen trees that kind of blocked the way if the water gets too high. So we're fingers crossed we can make it through. If not, we have to backtrack a little bit and go through another cut through, which is a little bit along this beach. So hopefully we can make it through the first time round, but if not, it doesn't hurt, because the longer we're on the beach it's still beautiful. Here he goes, we'll send him first. Oh. I was being an idiot before and I parked right near the water and I wasn't paying attention and I had my foot down, then a wave came and smashed my foot, so now I had some wet socks. Here comes the soft stuff now. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Oh no, it's getting a bit soft.
Oh, good girl.
Hey, Mum.
Yeah.
This stuff is so slippery. I'm getting thrown side to side. Oh, there's not even a wheel track here. Oh, come on. A bit of a slow process of paddling and de-weighting the bike going on. Oh, I'm praying I'm out of it now. Oh, I've got a bit of the fishtails going. Whew. God, that's a workout and a half. Trying to cut over now. There's definitely some thick sand going on. Oh. Dad made it look a lot easier than I'm finding it right now. The tide's a little bit higher than the last time we were here, so we're finding a lot more thick sand to get through. Hopefully we can get through so we don't have to come back to all this stuff. So it's definitely a bit of a workout.
Get over to the side, Rem. That's it.
So we're just heading through the tracks where we thought we might get stuck, but luckily it's not too bad. Oh, here comes some water just as I said that. Oh, here's a bit of a log jump. It's definitely sandy. Good save. You can't get much better than this. It's absolutely stunning. A lot of bumps out this way. You kind of have to do a double take sometimes. You just look ahead and you're like, wow, so cool with the sand dunes. Amazing, we're just watching the wind, watching the wind blow all the sand dunes.
That little ledge. It's got a big crevice all the way along.
Hopefully the sand's a little harder than it was back there, because that was pretty soft. We'll send Dad first so he can scope out the tracks. Alright, it's my turn. Here we go. Got a bit of the sideways wheel going. Nothing like a quick little paddle to get through. Almost up. Woo! So we're just pulling into Rainbow Beach now. So we were lucky enough to make it without having to backtrack, because we were worried with the high tide, but it ended up being alright.
After stopping in Rainbow Beach for some lunch, we turned around and started the trip back home. We decided not to go along the beachway, but instead to cut through another track called Kalula Way, which goes through the Great Sandy National Park.
And we have been on this once before, and it was actually quite fun from memory. I think there's quite a few rocky passes on this track. Did you crash?
No, Dad stopped and I put on my brakes and I slid.
I couldn't do it one-handed this hand.
We're taking a little side track. So hopefully it goes all the way through. Dad says if it does, it's only about 1 kilometre longer, but we thought we might go have a check out what's down here. These are such cool little trucks. I would have never known these are out here. I'm pretty hopeless at looking at my map. Gosh, the shadow is making it a little bit difficult to see the puddles that just keep appearing. What a beautiful day. We're just heading back into Blah Blah now just to wash the bikes. It's just me and Mum. Dad pulled off at home. He was too lazy to ride the rest of the way, but Mum and I decided we really wanted a nice clean bike to start off with, especially with all the salt water and sand that we went through today. This is our favourite car wash. We're always here. Doing the final bits of the wash, making our beautiful bikes shiny again, as we seem to get them quite dusty every time we go out.
So overall, we ended up doing 236 kilometres, and we were super excited about how the day turned out. We absolutely loved that ride, and we hope you enjoyed watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date with our next adventure.